Even the doorknob's frosty. Yeah. Yeah. Nice drift. It's about knee deep. There's Casper. Yeah, there's the other two. Tucked in. Yeah. Winter Wonderland. Hi, Casper. Staying warm in there, buddy? Yep. They look like they're doing fine. You know, the lights on out here, 7x24 when the weather's like this, so I can keep an eye on them. Wind chill's -18 right now. It'll be a lot worse overnight. Well, there we go. For a minute there, we weren't even going to get in the barn. Yeah, dogs are glad to get in. Yep, I keep a really close eye on the dog. Once he's out of the wind, I don't worry about him so much, but yep, we won't be out here very long, will we, guys? Okay, well, let's go see how everybody's doing. Casper. Yeah? How you doing, buddy? Are you staying warm? Here comes Robin. Robin's gonna come in and say hi. How are you, Robin? He's got a dusting of snow on his back, nothing major. It's not melting, of course. Horses are designed for this kind of weather. Their hair's louvered. So with the muscles in their skin, they can pull their hair up and get real bushy and trap a lot of warm air next to their body. Or they can lay their hair down when it's not so cold and trap less air. So yeah, I see that the slow feed bag over there is empty. No great surprise. Put a lot of feed inside for them. Hello, Casper. Hello. When the weather's like this, check in the stall here. Let me buy, Casper. Yep, there's their whole bale slow feed bag. It's supposed to be in this tub. It is tied up, so they couldn't completely drag it off, but it's empty too. Got a curious guy back here. Yes, Casper. Yes, so you gonna get more food in here? Yep, I am, buddy. That's what I'm here for. A big yawn. He's not stressed too much. He's just hanging out inside. Oh, and look. We got Doc come in too. Hi, Doc. How you doing? Yeah, they said, hey, enough with the chit-chat. Let's get some food. Get some food going. Get my glove back on and we'll head out. And, well, got the road apples scooped up. They're frozen hard as rocks. Makes them scoop easy. There's the dog. He needs to keep moving to keep warm. I'll get your ball. Get your ball. There you go, Gus. That's a good boy. Here, get your ball. Bring it here. Come on. Bring it here. Yeah. Come on, here you go. Here you go. Get your ball. I'm going to take him to the house. I think he's been out here long enough. Yep. Come on. Come on. Let's get your ball. Let's get your ball. Here you go. Come on. Right here. Right here. No fancy machinery for me. A little bit of wheelbarrow through the snow. As you can see over here, the snowdrift cleared out the snow on the way to my poop bunker. Yay, so I can get there with a wheelbarrow. Okay. Took the dog to the house. Don't want him getting too cold, and switched out to some heavy-duty extra warm gloves. Steps I have to do next. I need gloves instead of the mittens. We'll get these horses snuggled in here in no time. the dog to the house and got my heavy-duty Kinkos on. It's kind of hard to fill these hay bags in the mittens. Pull the old twines out. Let's see. These are all closed up. But the idea behind the hay bags is these horses are going to need a lot of food in the next 24 hours, so I want to put out more food than they'll eat in an hour or so. And horses, or at least my horses, if they have more food than they need, they'll spread it all out all over and eat the good parts out of it, and then poop and pee in the rest of it. So in weather like this, they'll eat a lot more food. And these hay bags, these are slow feed bags, but these have the 2-inch holes in them. The hay sticks through and they can still eat the hay, but they can't spread it out all over and ruin it. So I'll put a square bale in each of these big bags, and then I have 2 small bags, and I strategically place the bags inside so that the 3 horses that I have that are always jockeying, I guess, for the best place to stand or the best bite of hay, as the alpha horse here, Robin, moves the other horses around, they'll always have somewhere to eat. So I'll make 4 piles or 4 bags up so that 3 horses can eat almost continuously while the weather's like this. That would be way too much food for them most of the year. You know, they would get super fat. But when it's going to be below 0 like this, especially for an extended stretch, we're expecting it to be that cold for about 5 days. I want to make sure that they have all of the food that they can eat. So got a square bale here, and I'm not going to take the twines off of it. Turns out these bags go on a lot easier if you leave the twines on the hay, and then after they eat the hay out, then you just pull the twines out of the bag. So that's all that's left in there is twines and one little handful of hay. So that's what I'm doing now, is pulling the twines out from the last ones that they ate, and then just kind of wad these up. Yep, just pull it down. And like everything, this is easier to do when I don't have so many layers of clothes on. And gloves, but I don't dare go without the gloves in this kind of weather. And within just a few minutes, a person can be frostbit. But the gloves are easier than the mittens. The mittens are warmer. But for something like this, and boy, if you haven't tried this Kinko brand of gloves, they're awesome. They're awesome for working in the cold. And around here, the best place to buy these Kinko's gloves is down at our Amish settlement in Kelowna. They have the best prices on them, and they last. My husband's an electrician, used to working out in the weather year-round for 35 years, and these are certainly his gloves of choice. He's wearing these as long as you're working, moving and keeping your heart pumping. Hands won't get cold in these. So this has a drawstring top around it. Now this piece is what I'll use to tie this up for the horses. So this one's going in that stall down in the tub, and I'll tie that up to the gate so they can't completely run off with it, and it'll be good food for quite a while. So we're gonna fill this bag next. It's on a kind of a frame here that closes back up and locks to the wall, but helps to make this easy and fast to load with hay. And then, horses have another place that they can eat. see what's going on. So, I got grass hay. Grass hay, buddy. Get out of the way. Yeah, the bigger chunk of hay than I needed. But like I said, I wanted to have a lot of food, especially since it's going to be nighttime here soon. So this has a little latch on the top and a little tube here. This will fold up. Should fold up. Nothing works as well as it should when it's below zero. Robin's going to help me. These are you stuck on. There we go. And yeah, that's Robin's spot. He likes to be keeper of the main entrance to the barn. And yeah, he's going to town. He's probably had enough alfalfa hay. I find if you let them just decide for themselves what they want, they know if they want grass or if they want alfalfa. So put it both out for them, and yeah, seems to work out pretty good. There's my water. It's all heaped up with snow and buried pretty well, but it's not froze shut. Hi, Doc. Hello, pretty boy. There's Casper. Are you snuggled in, Casper? Huh? Snuggled in for the best night you can have in this sub-zero weather? Yeah, he's plenty fat. He's got lots of hair on him that he's got all fluffied up. Good insulation layer. Yep, he's good to go. So I guess my best tips and tricks for cold weather choring for horses is just to be prepared. You know, have lots of hay on hand. Know where you're going to put your horses. Plan out where you're going to put your feed. If you need slow feed bags, have those on hand. Have them loaded before the weather hits. And have the right clothes. You need different kinds of layers for different days. And I need different clothes for outside of the barn and inside of the barn. As you notice, I've got a different hat and gloves on inside the barn because I'm not in the wind here. So some forethought, and make sure your water source is sub-zero safe. Whatever that means to you. If you have a tank with a heater in it, throw a second heater in, get the cords running and everything, just to make sure that your horses will have continuous good water. Buy the best hay that you can, and you know, just have a plan and check on them. Check on them more often. Young, you know, fat, healthy horses won't have any trouble in the sub-zero weather, but you still need to keep an eye on them and watch for shivering. A little bit of shivering isn't a big deal, but if the front shoulder muscles and the back muscles are both shivering, you probably need a blanket. If it gets worse than that, you probably need to get them in your garage or something. But horses that are from the Midwest are used to it. This weather is hard on them, but they can do it with water and enough hay, and just a constant source of hay as they digest that produces heat. And don't worry about the snow falling on their backs and sitting on their backs. That's normal. It's just another layer of insulation, and it doesn't even melt on them because of that louvered hair that with their skin muscles, they pull that hair up, and the fluffy hair underneath tracks that warm air next to them. So as long as they can get out of the wind, they'll be fine. If you have any questions for me, make sure to put them in the comments. And I thank you for watching all the way to the end. I got a little more in this video for you, but give the video the thumbs up. Take a look into these Kinko gloves and a good Franklin water with a cover on it. And you know, these are not sponsors of mine. I'm just telling you from experience how it works. But ski goggles are awesome. Warm coat, warm bibs, warm boots, both warm gloves and warm mittens because they're for different things. And yeah, it'll be all right. Okay, well, let's close things up. and head for the house. This has certainly been enough time out with weather like this. Uh-oh. Boy, this is all frosty from the outside. I'm not sure I'm going to get out. Well, yep, that is not going to happen. So I am just going to shut the lights off in the tack room, go back through the barn and go out that way, I guess. I'll leave the outdoor lights on, lights in the barn. And things just don't work as well once it gets below zero. So, like I said, be prepared. Don't leave anything for the last minute, because you don't want to work on stuff when it's this cold. So we'll just go back out through the barn. Oh, good thing I came through. I left the gate without it latched. That might have been a bad deal. Yep, it's latched now. Oh, and there's Doc. He come in. Look like a roan, Doc. Working on trying to keep Doc's mane all on the same side of his neck. And, yep, sometimes it works better than others. But, yep, he's the one that gets shuffled around on and off the hay the most, being low man on the totem pole here. Most recent addition to the herd. So, there you can see Casper's light-colored behind out there. Yeah, Casper and Robin will hang together, and then Doc will be somewhere, usually by himself. Sometimes they let him stand in the barn with them, but, well, good night, boys. I'm going to head to the house. Snow is crunchy. I don't have a skid steer or anything to scoop snow out with, so we just kind of deal with it. Wind is supposed to come up even more overnight. We'll have wind chills into the -30s. So, yep, I'll just keep a close eye on them and know that I tucked them in well and that they're eating and drinking. And I'm not sure how much snow is here. Now that the wind's blowing it around, it's even harder to tell. Well, there's 20 inches of it. Horses out the window every once in a while. I'm sure everything's going okay, but yeah. Gosh, they're done. Yeah. But that's Iowa for you. We get a week or two of pretty nasty weather. Whew. It's good to get back inside. Get my stuff put away, but thanks for watching all the way to the end, everybody. Hopefully you picked up some new tricks for cold weather touring, and yeah, like I said, if you have any questions, just put them in the comments, and have a good day. Stay warm, everybody. From Beth Boyle, Iowa Chores.